So this is part 2. You had enough time to see again or to read again the essay. So the second or 2B question is the writer in favor or against the topic? Of course, that answer, it is obvious into the fourth paragraph, where he says that I believe that the benefits far outweigh them. So there are more advantages than disadvantages. This is the writer's opinion.
The writer is in favor of using robots.
Okay, we proceed with 2C, replace the topic sentences with other appropriate ones. So the topic sentences, we every time we have said that in an essay or at every piece of writing, the topic sentences are found into the main body. So the main paragraphs in an essay. So these two are the main paragraphs in this main body of for and against essay. So there are a number of benefits to using robots, and on the other hand, the use of robots has its drawbacks. So can you think of any other appropriate ones? So there are a number of benefits to using robots. So instead of these, we can say, without doubt, there are some advantages to using robots, and instead of on the other hand, the use of robots has its drawbacks, we can say, however, it could be argued that there are disadvantages to using robots. Of course, that if you can think of other appropriate ones, of course that they are going to be correct, they are going to be true. And you can, of course, see if your options are correct by having a look at the useful language at page 85, on the corner of the page. Let's proceed with number 3. It is given to us to replace the words in bold in the model with the phrases from the list. So to begin with, of course, first, this means that, as a result, so moreover, in addition, as a result, therefore, on the other hand, that it means the opposite, however, in addition to this, moreover, all things considered, to conclude. These are too easy for you because we have made a number of these kinds of exercises. Let's proceed with number 4, where it is asked from you to choose the correct item. Many people are in favor of robots. However, there are those who are not. So we want the opposite, let's say, option, opinion. The new technology is very efficient, besides being a lot more convenient. There are many disadvantages to introducing robots, although there are also some disadvantages to consider. So, in spite of being a modern miracle, nanotechnology makes some people very nervous. You remember nanotechnology from our reading section. Then, despite not knowing the long-term effects on human health, people continue to use mobile phones. And the last one, it is robots cannot think like humans, however, they can perform many human tasks. Let's proceed with exercise 5. Study the box, then join the sentences using the words in brackets. Remember here, even though, although, it asks for a clause, so it's sentence. Despite, in spite of, it asks for an ing form for a noun or the let's say the expression, the fact that. So you can rewrite them. Despite the fact that mobile phones facilitate communication, they can cause health problems. In spite of the fact that video games can be used to assist education, some people can become addicted to them. Although tablets, PCs are light, they are expensive, and even though smartphones have access to the internet, their screens are so small it is hard to read anything on them. So this is the end of part 2. We are going to proceed with part 3 in a little.